If you're wondering what food's like in Iceland and how much is it, we're going to show you everything from the grocery store to a gas station and everything in between.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is your ultimate Icelandic South Coast food guide. Today we're off to visit a tomato farm called Freewell. Time to go to tomato.
Yes.
All right.
Where you eat amongst the vines.
Yeah. It's an interesting walk in. I'm glad we have raincoats, being the weather is kind of mushy.
Yeah, I think we're walking to the greenhouse. There's an interesting smell around here. Do you think it could be the tomatoes?
Maybe.
It's stronger.
There it is, very prominent right here.
Are we
Well,
doing this right?
I think so.
Why is there a car? Chuck, there's like, I'm gonna leave it or not. Okay, I thought there was a car coming down.
Wow, we're idiots. All
Why
right.
why is everybody up there then?
I don't know.
I guess we could have.
So apparently we didn't have to walk this far. We could park right there.
Yeah.
This is a very popular place.
Tomato.
Let's go eat. This place looks really interesting and funky. Once checked in, we were seated promptly. Our table was marked for us.
You can see behind me is the greenhouse. We're actually in the greenhouse. Look at this. This is pretty freaking cool.
They're famous for two drinks, Bloody Marys and tomato beer. So one side is in English, the other side is in Icelandic.
I'll spin it around. Check that out.
All tomatoes stays here for domestic market
Okay.
because we want our tomatoes to be as fresh as possible. So my colleagues from the greenhouse department, they pick on the plants the most ripe, the most red tomatoes in the morning, and the next day you can find the shelves in store. So it's nice and fresh product. Many people find it strange, of course, that you can grow tomatoes in Iceland all year round, even though winter time can be quite long, dark and cold, summer can be quite moldy or rainy. But it turns out it's quite simple because in Iceland we have a lot of help from the nature. For instance, in the ground we have hot water, and we use this hot water as a heating system, let's say. So in this village there's a heat called that's only 700 liters here, and we are pumping all the hot water from there. To grow tomatoes you need some sun, because that's how nature works. Unfortunately, Iceland is not the most sunny place in the world, so we have to use artificial lighting in this case. All the lamps you can see by the plants, they are called high pressure solar lamps. They are here for the imitation of sunlight, and in the summertime we have to keep running on for 14 hours a day, in the winter even up to 17 hours a day. So as you can imagine, they consume a lot of energy. On the farm there's 8 more greenhouses, and total consumption of electricity is the same as the town with 7,000 people. So in the US or in Europe, I'm afraid it could be a big deal to afford, because that's quite pricey.
Do you actually bring the bees in? Because I did see a couple of bees flying around.
Yes, we actually import bees from Netherlands, from Poland, because in Iceland so we don't have many of them like natural farmers to challenge us. So we have to import them. We have 1,200 of the bees here in the greenhouses, and every single bumblebee can pollinate up to 2,000 hours a day. So they are very smart, very busy bees. What's even better, they work on the farm 7 days a week, and they never complain about it.
How long has the farm been in existence?
That's a good question. This farm, as Freewell itself, it exists since 1946.
Uh-oh.
But my
That's
boss,
okay.
yes, my boss bought this place in 1995.
Ah, okay. Cool. So it's pronounced in Icelandic Fridamar?
Yeah, Freewell. I think they don't pronounce R.
Fridamar.
Freewell, something like that.
Fridamar. I'm closer.
I'm not Icelandic, but I'm trying
Yeah.
to do it properly.
I could fall in love with you right here, right now.
So our first position, tomato soup. This one is the most famous in the restaurant. If you want to have it or try it, you can help yourself at a buffet right there. It's a self-service, unlimited station, so you can have basically as much as you want anytime you want. Just for note, the tomato soup is vegan, so to make it creamier, there is a sour cream right here, so feel free to use it. As well, beautiful basil and citrus. If you like this combination of soup and basil, tomatoes and basil, this uses as let's say booster to taste. As well, for the bread, we have butter and cucumber salsa. That's my advice for you. If you use them other way, it's still okay. There's no penalties for that, so try to experiment a little bit. And then when it comes to other dishes from the menu, let's say tortilla, pasta, burrata, everything else from the menu except tomato soup will come from the kitchen and you can order it first.
Okay. You won't have to worry about them running out of tomato soup because there's lots of it.
Ooh, the bread.
Oops.
That's insane. Super insane.
I could fall in love with you right here, right now. Yeah.
So I guess I get to cut some real basil for my, just like cut off a leaf.
You do.
And then what, you just like put it in?
Well, you don't have to shred it. I don't think.
Like that?
So I do a leaf here. And I do a leaf here. And I do a leaf here.
3 leaves.
Like that. And then I do a dab of sour cream. Like that's the other one's butter. I forget what the cucumber is.
All right, I'm good to go. I'm gonna try the soup.
Yours looks totally messy.
It's okay.
What'd you do with your leaves? Oh,
Cucumber salsa?
I
I guess
guess.
a little bit, yeah.
I don't even
Don't
know.
go crazy. Experiment. Here we go. Wow. It's really good.
It's definitely not Campbell's.
It is not Campbell's. The bread is insanely fresh and seasoned all around the rim. There's actually several types of homemade bread, but this type is over the top delicious. Maybe just dump it in the soup. Dip it in the soup. Wow, it's the Mary Poppins and it's tomato based somehow. What is that you're stirring in there?
I'm not even sure. Cucumber, mint. Oh, it's like ice cream.
Tomato IPA for me too. Cheers. Stirring in the sorbet. That is a funky looking drink.
It's funny because I assumed it would be, I don't know why, it would be red based somehow. I don't know.
Apparently not. It's Prosecco and sorbet and
Cucumber and mint.
yummy. To tomato.
Tomato. Cheers.
Tomato.
No reservation, no worries.
You don't need a reservation like we have to come here. You can walk in and go to the bar. And the bar is very cool. It's behind you.
You may have to make a return visit.
Maybe. We'll see.
Well, that's kind of weird.
I could fall in love with you right now.
Is the soup unlimited or?
It's all we can decide.
Okay. So there's something that's been bothering me since we got here.
Yeah, what's that?
You do not do your basil leaves right. This looks like a little boat.
It's a basil boat.
Your basil leaf should be like this.
No, you capsized it.
Should be like that.
So in front of us is a really yummy looking tortilla.
And the one we have is the stone bake with tomato, basil, and mozzarella cheese. So good.
This is not Pizza Hut. The soup and the bread are both bottomless here. So if you order that, you could literally gorge yourself on the all-you-can-eat soup and bread buffet, which is probably enough. But the other stuff on the menu is what we've had is really good too.
Amazing soup. And I think I could stay here and just have like 10 bowls.
My tummy is very happy right now. Gloria, walk us through this. What is here?
This is a tomato ice cream.
Yeah.
This is a tomato apple pie.
Okay. I can smell. It smells fantastic.
And I believe this is the cream for the pie.
Oh.
Okay, I'm putting some of this on the plate.
You know what though? The ice cream has the tomato inside of it too. So there's like green and red tomato inside the ice cream, remember? So just because you get one bit that's like really funky one way, the other bite could be different.
I can't take you anywhere.
You can't take me anywhere.
I never ate out of a flower pot before.
So when you eat a tomato, there's a rock on the table, and ours is 105. So you're going to use that table number, and you're going to go up to the bar to get your check at the end when you're all full like we are and get ready to go. So 17,000 krones for this, by the way, in case you were wondering. That was really, really, really delicious and a great stop.
So definitely, if you're here, you have to eat at the tomato restaurant.
And you have to book it way in advance. Way in advance. So don't make that mistake. Last year we couldn't go, this year we did. Totally worth it. You will not be disappointed.
Oh my God, and the tomato soup. Seriously, that has to be the best tomato soup I've ever had.
Fresh basil at the table. Just do it.
Yes, amazing.
Yep, just do it.
If you get to Southwest Iceland, be sure to check out Freedom.
I will fall in love with you. Yes, I will. Right here.